I call David Bennett.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. This is a solid bill, and it's unlike that last speaker's comments, and I'll come to those in a minute. But basically, this bill has a number of issues that it deals with, and start-up research and development companies by allowing tax losses from R&D expenditure to be cashed out through a new tax credit within certain limits, providing relief for black hole expenditure on research and development, and and providing certainty for bodies corporate in relation to GST on services to their members, setting the annual rate of taxation for the year. And there's some administrative changes as well to the child support regime that last speaker spoke about. And there's the repealing and the simplifying filing requirements for individuals. So basically, this bill covers a number of issues within the tax system. And contrary to that last speaker, it isn't a bill that doesn't take into account the needs of our tax system to be continually updated and to look at what we can do to make sure that we have the best tax system possible. The last speaker talked about property measures and no vision for the role of the tax system. Well, that's code for basically the Labor Party is telling you now that they want to have increased taxes. That was the message from that speech. And that speaker talked about a mechanistic legislation that doesn't bring about structural change. Well, that tells you that they want to have large-scale tax changes to our system, and they want to deal to those people that they perceive aren't paying a fair share of tax. And they talk about income inequality, asset inequality. He was worried about asset prices being housing. That all relates to a capital gains tax. And that is something that the leader of the Labor Party has dismissed and said that it's not a policy. We know that Grant Robertson and Stuart Nash want to bring that policy back. They're working within the Labor Party to bring that policy back as we speak. They've said that in their speeches tonight. That is the true Labor Party policy going into the next election. There will be a capital gains tax hidden in Labor Party policy. There will be higher tax rates for individuals hidden in Labor Party tax policy. That is what that last speaker said in regard to this tax bill. The last speaker spoke about the annual rate staying the same. They want to increase the annual rate of taxation on New Zealanders, so no New Zealander should be under any illusion when we go into an election next year, when the Labor Party does not put out their tax policy, does not give any information on how they intend to raise money for grandiose promises. They know now that the Labor Party definitely intends to increase taxes and to bring in a capital gains tax, and that is the message from the last speaker from the opposition. Mr Speaker, this is a good bill that does work well in our tax system. It is a bill that adds onto the tax system in regard to research and development. It helps new companies that are looking to get ahead. It gives them specified ability to get tax losses to be cashed out through the new program. It deals with that black hole expenditure, which is something that is a continual process within the tax system. These things aren't set in one moment. They take time and time to refine and to actually develop and to provide the right answers for New Zealand taxpayers. It provides certainty for other taxpayers through the legislative changes made, and this is a good bill for our tax system, and it reflects a strong tax system where we work to make sure that we make it even stronger each time, rather than having what the Labor Party wanted, which was higher taxes and a capital gains tax. Thank you, Mr Speaker.